And right now, would you say the front runner is the Tate fight?
I'd say Andrew Tate more than likely. Then
wow.
Darren Till versus Andrew Tate. Is this fight actually happened? There was articles coming out saying that Tate is not in talks for a Misfits boxing event, but negotiations are definitely underway now, with both of them having a back and forth and confirming it. Firstly, after Darren Till's recent win, we see him frustrated about his career. He said, truth be told, I don't think I'm a better boxer than some of the individuals I've been calling out. I just know I'm smarter, stronger, and more powerful to beat them. And I will have more will to win than them. Right now, as it stands, the conversations are as follows. Carl Froch is just messing around. He doesn't actually want to fight. He can have 2 ringside tickets to my next fight because I'm not chasing that anymore. Tommy Fury simply doesn't want the fight against me. It's a lot for him on the line in his own eyes and his family's, and they don't want the embarrassing. That leaves Andrew Tate, and I don't think deep down he wants it. I think he'll have a few warm-up fights before me. Andrew Tate obviously has pending legal situations right now. He was a kickboxer that had many fights, but he's been retired for a while now. The rumor was that he's gonna have a few warm-up fights, but he responded to Darren Till saying, I've got a lot of experience beating up Scousers. I smashed 2 of them to pieces in a playground on New Year's Eve 2017, then F some girl in Hilton. She probably accused me of human trafficking somewhere. Darren Till said, that's a really cool story, mate. Are we fighting or not? My team have already reached out to your team. I just want to know if the top G alpha of all alphas is game. Simples. Get back to me ASAP, my G. And Darren Till actually spoke a little bit more about the negotiations and this fight of Andrew Tate and what his thoughts are on him in an interview with Errol Hawani just recently.
If you're going to go around referring to yourself as the top G, the alpha of all alphas, then he's definitely not going to decline a fight with me, as he's going to come in and show me why he's the top G. So, top Mong, top alpha, I'm certainly expecting him to accept the fight with me real soon.
I reported that they're in advanced talks, and it seems like it's going to happen. I can't see any scenario, Darren, where this guy who claims to have this big ego, who in reality I think has a very fragile ego, would ever sign up for a fight against someone like you. He's going to want a tomato can. He's going to want a cupcake to show everyone that he's an alpha. Why would he sign up against you? Do you think otherwise?
I definitely do think otherwise, but again, I don't go around calling myself the top J. I don't try to... I don't try to belittle women. I have 4 daughters, so I'm like, I have 4 daughters and a beautiful girlfriend, and I have many girls that I look up to and respect.
Andrew Tate responded to this interview saying, this is gay, I have daughters too, but what is this feminist bullshit? And who's the bald dork saying that I'm fragile? This is also gay. Can a brother not just make a comeback without everyone becoming gay?
For me, women are the power. They bring life into this world. So I'm girl power. So like, I don't need to demasculate women for my own ego and sense of alpha. Any man that calls him the top G and top alpha, he's obviously going to come and have to prove it like me. But I'm just a different kind of man. He's a very intelligent, like high IQ guy, that's for sure. But his ego is what'll hurt him if he ever comes up against me on the mic, at the presser. I'm willing to go all the way.
Is this an active thing that Misfits is trying to get done? Do they want to make this fight happen for you?
Yeah, I think all parties do. Andrew Tate definitely is interested. It's looking like a fight that's going to be made before the end of the year in a great location. The money's obviously tasty for him as well. So it's definitely, it's I'd say at the moment, a 75% made fight.
Where would it take place?
Not in England anyway.
Middle East?
Darren Till had also said, just had a 7-minute freeway call with my management. I can get the fight done with the top Mong, but I'm going to have to succumb to his demands and requests. Obviously, he's the top Mong, and I will agree to everything. He can have more money, choose the clothes, and choose everything. I'll simply train and do a demolition job on him. Andrew Tate responded saying, Darren, I think you're hilarious. Always enjoyed your antics and humour. Also seen your career and respect it. You're well liked in my circles. The fight would be great. I understand fighting me is life-changing money for you, not me, but there's no need for name calling. I really don't like all that clown shit and being rude. We're both professionals here. I find it rude, and if that's the way you're trying to get the fight, it won't happen. I'm the superstar here, talk nicely, and I'll reply to your team's desperate messages. One of the main things is that Andrew Tate may need some warm-up fights because he's not fought in a long time, but he actually held an event not too long ago that went viral on Happy Punch, over 10 million views, where he fought 60 guys for 3 minutes each.
Time! I think I'm going to have some for dinner. I'm going to eat some liver. Oh! Freeze, brother, freeze!
Darren Till said, Andrew Tate, I've asked my team to do some begging to fight you, and I will try to keep my anger issues and insults to a minimum. I do not want to insult you to the point of you declining potentially the biggest fight of the past decade. F Jake Paul, Mike Tyson's bout, F Canelo and Crawford, F the UFC, and F every other promoter out there. F them all. Me and you, aka Top Mong, the promoter willing to promote the shit out of this fight on Misfits. I respect you've actually had the decent amount of fights in your career. Didn't make it to my level, but had a decent level fighting career. Obviously, you had other things you were pursuing, one being making more money than sense, which I commend you on. What color is your Bugatti? But yeah, let's do this shit. And gave a little update recently when he was calling out HS Tiki Toki as well.
I want that Andrew Tate fight me. Now we all know Andrew Tate ain't fighting me. He's clearly stated that, to be honest with you. But you know, he wants me to turn around and respect him and say, you know, obviously he's talking about money and stuff. And by the way, you made a comment about how much I earned. You're way off, mate. You know, that whole show was based around my salary, what I want. I think you do well. You seem to have a fair few quid around you. I don't know if you've probably got more than me, but then again, I've got me big business out there in Dubai, my big crypto casino, online casino, and it's absolutely fucking smashing the back arse out of it. So we're probably, you know, one day I'm up, one day you're up, one day I'm down, one day you're up more than me. I don't really know, but yeah, keep your fucking mouth shut, you stupid little cunt. Stop giving it to me, calling me all these lick asses. Obviously I'm a lick ass. Want the big fights, mate? Get it into your head. This is the business. Don't try and instill your morals upon me, because I don't have a moral to my name. All right, lesson learned.
If Andrew Tate goes in there against Darren Till, who's been very active on Misfits over the last year or so and fighting in boxing, I believe he's had 3 fights that he's won back-to-back with all knockouts as well. This is going to be a situation where Andrew Tate is essentially the underdog. Although he keeps himself in good shape and does sparring against decent level opposition, nothing like staying active in the actual ring. Andrew Tate, with a lot to lose coming into something, he is the underdog. You'd have to respect him for that. And somehow, on top of all of this, HS Tiki Toki got dragged into the drama.
Don't make me give your mother a wedgie in front of you, you stupid little cunt, because I will. Alright?
This is getting a little bit heated. Now, HS Tiki Toki and Darren Till are both on the Misfit scene. HS Tiki Toki's only had 1 fight. It seems like he has been involved in the influencer space for a while, and the Misfits rumours of all these different fights that haven't happened. But Darren Till is a potential opponent. Now, he randomly just posted on X calling out HS Tiki Toki for some comments he made about his earnings.
Actually getting paid, probably getting $250,000 a fight right now, $300K. Like, you're probably doing pretty decent, yeah. But I don't know why I think it's two-faced. It's two-faced, bro. Like you're moving two-faced. Just ask for the fight like a good boy and just fight him. Do you know what I'm saying?
The reason he's saying this is because Darren Till and Andrew Tate has been in negotiations to make a fight happen on Misfits, and before he was bigging up Andrew Tate in these tweets, and just recently when this fight is being talked about, he's made a few disrespectful comments, then he took it back as well. So HS was just saying, stick on what you believe and you'll probably get the fight with Andrew Tate. When Darren Till was going on his rant against HS Tiki Toki, he was saying a bunch of things, just giving him a warning, saying he's funny, but he basically mentioned his mum and saying he'll give his mum a wedgie.
Bro, I thought he said he was going to give me a wedgie when I first read this. You're going to give my mum a wedgie in front of me. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Calm down, mate.
What type of diss is that?
I actually think you're funny. I seen your terror in that interview a guy did today. I do think you're funny. But you're coming out, you're all kinds of smoky, and I want to been nice to you. But
you will give my mum a wedgie in front of me.
I don't think you take it seriously, do you? But you love a bit of controversy like myself. But yeah, mate, I'm gonna have to wedgie your mother in front of you, carry out, and I'll scratch your eyes out.
Honestly, yeah, listen, bro, listen. Don't ever think that I will not step in the ring with you, bro. Don't ever think that.
Now, I semi think a lot of the time HS Tiki Toki is trolling. I do not think he has the pedigree right now to step in straight against Darren Till. This guy would need a couple of warm-up fights. He's fought 1 fight. Darren Till obviously has the career before, and he's been very active in boxing on Misfits recently. So will this fight happen? I'm trying to build something up here between these two, potentially, but I do not think it will be anytime soon. The Andrew Tate fight is something they're trying to make happen with Darren Till right now, but I'm still not sure if that fight's going to even happen either. Andrew Tate has the experience, but he has not not been active himself. Now, Darren Till, you know, is a savage, and he doubled down on these comments basically after about disrespecting HS's mum, and just said wedgies all round for the Tiki-Toki family, especially mummy. He didn't say he was going to give HS Tiki-Toki a wedgie in front of his mum. He said he would give it to his mum. But Darren Till, often he puts people off fighting him before the fight. He says too much online. Even the Tommy Fury stuff, he scared him by saying he was going to kick him in the face, and that fight obviously didn't come to fruition.